Helokawans, everyone is here. Hooray! Welcome back to Immortal Part 3, a high-level D&D campaign with me, Little Cat, and my friends, the PC controllers, Ben, Kung, Mike, and Ida. Seriously, everybody's here. In session 13, the gang discuss plans with their relevant allies and decide what to do with the newly located spires and divides them based on ability. After realizing that some may be heavily fortified, Bosc's personhood is being tugged southwardly to quote unquote home. What that is, she isn't sure. What is sure is that the feeling became much stronger when the spire fell. She did a scry, and with everyone's consent, they all teleport to their once known barracks, where they had previously turned a general into a snail before absconding some centuries back. And this is where we start. The stone walls of the once barracks greet you, unchanged except for the marked lack of color and marks of abandonment and natural decay. Everything seems a bit darker, literally and figuratively. For those who don't have dark vision, which is who actually?
That's a good question. I don't know if I
Well,
still. No, wait, I do
You have the mask, don't you?
have dark vision, yes. I no longer have racial dark vision.
I think Gunlog is the only one who's like, ugh, right?
I'm checking right now, but I
Half
think so.
half orcs
I
should have
think
dark vision.
half of shouldn't have one, right?
I don't know.
I
I
think
don't
they
remember.
do. Regular
I'm
orcs do.
trying.
You're
Do
fine?
you
I
take
got
up
dark
your.
vision.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, good. So
Do
everyone
not
has
take
It's
up
like
dark
for
vision.
your
halflings who are
human parents.
useless.
Halflings are useless. Christian halfling. Um,
Halflings like to be rogues and then they have no dark vision, so like good luck, GG.
I think halflings and dragonborn don't get it.
Yeah, Dragonborn doesn't have dark
But
vision.
Dragonborn don't become rogues.
Dragonborn don't become ropes. Okay, anyway. Since all of you can see in the dark, it looks relatively normal, except all the color is gone. Um,
Huh. And that's not because of light source.
that's not because of light source. If any one of you were to not have dark vision, everything is perpetually dim light, even though you know outside is bright. Or rather, where you came from is bright enough.
Are we
The-
outside currently?
You have teleported outdoors. Wait, do you wanna be outdoors or do you wanna be indoors?
Right
I would
outdoors, right?
aim for outdoors, like
Okay,
the
so
courtyard that's outside the barracks.
I'm gonna say you aim for where you scried, so you remember everything, and you rolled pretty high, so I would say yes, you are outside. There's no wind, and the air is still, like literally there is no movement, and there's a strange, very weird, sweet, and slightly acrid smell that filters through your nose and settles on your tongue and the back of your throat. Your body begins to respond to this as you find yourself swallowing thicker saliva, but it's not entirely unpleasant yet. You also find that you are incredibly warm with your heavy coat that you have had, from outside in like the relative coolness. It's humid and you find yourself already starting to sweat. This happens to
Okay.
Bosc and Bosc alone.
Oh.
You
Yeah, I
hear
mean like
uh everybody's sweating, but this particular thing that's going to happen happens to Bosc and Bosc alone.
Oh.
A voice appears in the back of your mind as if you are hearing it, but you know there's no sound. My daughter. It resonates through your entire being and you feel full and warm and comforted. Yes, you are their daughter, you think. And then you pause and you're like, "No, wait. No, you're not." I mean, but yes. The voice continues. You return home. I welcome you.
Can I tell where it's coming from?
It resonates in your ears, at the back of your mind, in your throat. Your heart swells and reverberates. You feel your stomach shake, and the soles of your feet try to get grounded for comfort.
Mhm. Can I tell if the pull is still pulling me in a direction, or am I where I'm supposed to be?
It is not affecting you as you are having this conversation, or there's no conversation at the moment, but the voice has quelled that pull.
Okay. Um, am I able to communicate back?
You know for a fact, yes, and it is waiting for you to confirm, deny, say words. And you understand that this is out of a perceived politeness.
Hmm. How long have you been here?
You feel the reverberation begin from the heel of your foot as it travels upwards, pushing the back of your the hairs at the back of your neck upwards for a while before it relaxes. It goes, I have been here for a long time. Since time immemorial, I have always been, but you have not.
Yes, I've been called from quite far away.
In time you took, I called and called. Why? Why did it take you so long?
There were things that demanded my attention.
No matter, it brushes the thought aside. You feel calm as whatever the line of questioning disappears from your mind. Uh, there there seems to be a complete full stop there as you feel it change its perception towards your friend to your friends, but this time it's a little less welcoming towards them. Like you feel your entire body move without moving. You feel your eyes watch them from bird's eye view. It's as if it wants to know who these people are, but it knows because it can tell who you are. Again, there's a sense of give me an affirmation. You know that they're not wanted here, but you are.
These are my companions, without whom I would not have made it here.
Are they to become us?
I do not think so. Not yet.
Will they soon become we?
If they choose to.
Again, there's an emotion that you recognize that again is a facsimile of actual emotion. This thing has felt many things, but it is not its own. It is sated for now. And then you look at, you feel your eyes move from one to another. A big, shaggy, white furred creature who seems to be quite perturbed with eyes darting here, there, and everywhere. A half orc woman and a cat who is kind of fluffy at the moment, kind of freaked out. It's as if time has stopped as well because they're not really moving as much. What you feel is this overwhelming sense of why should they be allowed to remain here? You can easily tell them to go. Now, this is confusing to you because you now don't understand whether it's your thoughts or whatever the thoughts of the voice is.
Oh no. I remember the other reason we came here and start looking around for a tower.
You look around, you feel your eyeballs move through the space. Your eyes see the floor, but there's a double image of you going upwards and outwards and seeing through clouds and mist, and you see walls and then ground and then another wall and then ground, as if it's rings going into some kind of central thing. But as you go further and further, it's darkness and you see nothing. And then you stop. You come back, you see the floor again. You feel the voice push into you. But again, there's that politeness as it moves back and it requests a probing for clarity. It saw that you tried to go towards the center. Uh, you hear what? But it's not confusion. It's not an assault of like, what? It's more like, what are you searching for?
I project an image of the towers that I've seen before, like
You
the crystal obelisks.
you intrinsically know where this is. It's into that darkness that you went into that you couldn't quite make it past. You know that darkness is real. It's magical as well. Will you stay? The voice asks.
No,
It accepts this.
after my business here, I will set off once more. Perhaps you would also like to be somewhere else.
Make me a wisdom check that ideally you would do anything in your power to fail that roll.
To fail that rule,
Yeah.
well, I know just the wisdom check. There we go.
There we go. It's a 4. You do fail this roll.
I don't see things.
It's an onslaught. It's like a download, and you remember uh, being in your bad self, poking and prodding an individual sitting on a chair. You distinctively remember being in the center of Ice Root in the college itself, one of the towers. You poke and prod upon this person as this male voice shouts out, and there is a layer upon the voices. They all say the same thing as if they exist at the same time, at all time, at every time, because time doesn't exist. It says, "Stop, help me." There's a whisper, there's a scream, there is a shout, there is silence. Multiple of the same voices in different pitches, and you see this person. The head is struggling. It's trying to talk. You see the ears turn red as you poke and prod some more, but the body itself is stiff, frozen in place.
Oh,
And then a different download as it takes you away from this. And it rushes you. This time, it's not dark anymore. You see uh, ant's eye view as you look up to a spire, but surrounding the spire is legs. 3 pairs of legs extending into the sky, and you cannot see above that. This creature is tall,
like
is
bipedal legs?
uh
Or like
kind of like
insect legs?
a crab, a very tall crab,
Okay.
but it's not like crab. It just looks like a crab, like a weird daddy long legs, but it's a tick. Ordinarily, it looks gross, but you're like, huh, okay. Spire clear as day, and then it pushes back into your mind, and you see the floor again, as if saying, okay, you found it, now what?
What is your relationship to this device?
We hide. When they said we, you felt a part of that we. We hide. I search. I call. They come home. They become us. We are us. And then you hear yourself whisper datum, Datum, a point in a series of data. And it does feel like that. It feels like a central core of multiple individuals that just melded into one. Um, Make me another wisdom saving throw. Wisdom check.
Wisdom check.
You're so good at those.
14. There's a connection attempt made towards you. You try to feel out who it is, but you can't really guess who. You may have met them once, twice, maybe, in passing, yesterday, the day before, 250 years ago, but you realize they exist. There's more probing. Again, this very strange alien politeness, as if something is trying to mimic uh, uh, local sentient social norms.
Hmm. It didn't really respond with its relationship to the tower, right?
It gave you two visions, but I will let you interpret it.
Okay. Can I tell where the tower is based on what I saw?
Yes. You
Okay.
know the direction, you know the exact location.
I will start to scribble instructions.
Your body does not yet move. There's something this creature, this thing, this entity wants. Uh, it has something to do with your friends. It's very clear that it is attempting to see how you negotiate for their ability to traverse whatever this place is. It's clearly for you, but not for anyone else.
Hmm. Let me think. Okay. I once again project the image of the tower that I caught a glimpse of, right? The one that's here.
Mm-hmm.
And I shift over to an image of the tower to like one of the other towers collapsing.
There is resistance because you feel like the tower in this particular place is not connected to whatever the sky grid is. This tower is protecting this area alone.
Oh.
It's like a little scab upon whatever the dome is, and it's stealing sustenance from it, or it's stealing sustenance from the ground. Either way, it's like a womb, and the spire itself is the what do you call that thing? Shit. The placenta.
Hmm.
I see. Okay. As be that as it may, I did. I showed it what I showed it. How does it respond?
It again, the voice of the man that you were prodding ages ago echoes in your mind as if that is a clue, but there is no further questions. I will give you about one more thing that you can say to persuade it of your goals and your interest in having your friends here.
Okay. Um, the tower needs to be destroyed.
Okay, I'm gonna really quickly pull you away so that conversation was being had. On.
Okay.
Wait, I need to sneeze. Oh no!
Do it.
You should never say that you need to sneeze.
She, I
What?
think she muted for sneezing.
Are you
Okay.
muting for sneezing?
I muted for
Proceed.
sneezing. I did a hachoo. Anyway. Uh, the conversation ends. But when you sort of stumble out of it, you feel refreshed. This place is kind of neat. You're not sure about whether or not your last comment made any effect. Speaker, you hear this entire conversation as if it happened all at the same time within a span of 10 seconds, and instead of the voice Bosc hears, you hear Granny Fane speaking with a detachment in her voice you find unusual. This isn't directed to you. It's a one-sided conversation, but with whom? And I repeat, what you heard was 12 seconds, was the entire conversation condensed into 12 seconds. Everything overlapping. A cacophony, if you will, of the same person speaking. Time didn't stop for the rest of you. Gunlog and Zekid, make me a perception check.
What just happened, Bosc? I heard
Oh.
everything, but everyone was talking. Who's everyone?
There's a presence here. Wait, can I respond?
Yeah. You
Okay.
stumble out of that.
Okay. And then, as I say that, I pull out like a sheet of notepaper and start writing instructions to the tower because I am worried that we're going to lose our memories again.
Write everything down, memento style.
That's fair.
What,
The siblings are kind of
what
freaking
kind
out.
of presence? How bad is it?
I can't tell for now. It
I
knows we're here.
I will say that
It knows where the tower is.
you can definitely tell that it likes the fact that you are here, but it doesn't like the fact that your friends are here.
It's the voice that was. It's whatever was calling me here. It's not too pleased I brought company.
What's your advice?
If it allows us, we might be able to take down the tower. After that, I'm not so sure.
Is it
No,
going to let you leave?
What did Gunlog say?
Is it going to let you leave once we finish our business?
It seemed to accept when I told it that I wasn't going to be staying.
Okay.
Okay. Two of you rolled a 24, which is exactly the number that you needed to beat. You see creatures when you arrived, you were taking everything in, and then you sort of saw within that 12 seconds, Bosc just stopped doing anything and spaced out. But after sort of watching, at the corner of your eyes, you saw shadows, long legged, limbed creatures pass by, and when you look, there's nothing there. Overhead,
Yeah.
something flies across, and when you look, there's nothing there.
Ew.
A chill crawls up your spine and you acquire goosebumps. Zekin, you are super
Ugh.
creeped out by this, and you have danger floofed. You have become fuzz.
I think my blind sense is just like I have now blind sight, like I'm just like constantly looking around.
I would say Bosc and sorry, yeah, I would say Bosc and Speaker, you don't sort of check into this yet because Speaker, you are coming to terms with whatever gobbledygook you just heard Granny Fane say. Like, she never does that. And this is the first time you're hearing her after leaving the safe, quote unquote, safe zone. And Bosc, you were
It's
occupied.
clearly not her because it's mixed with so many things, so
It
that
it
cannot
is
be her.
it is her voice, but it's detached. There's no warmth there.
Mm.
But everything that voice was saying to Bosc, you didn't hear Bosc say anything. You just heard that one side of the voice, layered one over another, all of that condensed into 12 seconds, as if it happened at the same time.
Can a speaker attempt an insight towards uh towards the parting, like when the conversation ends, can speaker try to get insight into its hostility slash neutrality stance there?
You can make me an insight check for
Yep,
the
as you
inside of your
mentioned.
head.
Uh, oh,
28. You look inside. You sense the voices in your head as per usual. This time there is a Granny Fane. It's definitely her. Whatever was speaking as her, alongside her, with her, question mark, has not left, but she's sort of, you can sense that she's sort of out of it. She's there.
Oh, she's back.
Speaker
Looks like
will
it.
try to communicate with her internally. Granny Fane, can you hear me?
It takes a while, but there is a response. The detachment in her voice is slowly filtered past, but there, with that 28, you realize there's some kind of struggle as she's trying to maintain her identity. um 28. Roll me a D100.
Hmm.
You want to roll high or low?
I will let you know if it's a yes. I don't know. 37.
Yeah.
You are reminded of when you were once known as Wendigo. It's you, but it's not. But something like it's Granny Fane, but it's not. You can't really put your finger on it. But she's responding just very slowly, like there's a lag.
Speaker will approach the others in his head to see what they're looking like. How
They
is everyone holding up?
they are confused. They are looking at you like, whoa, what's going on? The inspector is pacing. You see an image of Granny Fane being sat on a chair in the precinct. And the inspector, the detective, is sort of sitting at his desk and he's, checking to see if she's okay. You see her mouth move, but this time you don't hear the words. The other voices look at you as if they're not entirely sure what's going on either.
This is a bit of a transition for all of us. Note down what you see, uh, in case we forget. And he will back out to the present again towards the others. There's disgruntlement. I think we've hit something coming in.
Question. Not a lot of time has passed, right? Like we didn't spend much
No,
time at
it's been barely 12 seconds. Okay, I would say
okay.
less than a minute has gone by. Everything has
No,
happened
no.
within. Sorry, yes?
I mean like since we took down the previous tower.
A couple of. I think you took a day's rest. Let me check the.
We
Yes,
did
we
take
took a
a day
day's
rest, yeah.
Yeah.
rest.
Okay.
So, like, this is
There
the
was a
second
whole
day.
birthday party.
Birthday party and the dream.
Okay. So we slept
Mhm.
and everything
Yes,
and
you are well rested.
It would be really
good
suicidal
to
to
know, good
teleport
to
here
know.
after fighting that tower.
Yes, I agree.
On the other hand, it would mean we'd be immune to its effects.
Well, it hasn't
But we're
exactly
not.
been
So
24 hours since you got bonked. So, you think it's still
okay,
good?
so it hasn't been very long then. Like
Well,
it's
you've
still
had a long
within the
rest, and a long rest is 8 hours, and then it's still relatively morning-ish.
okay, okay. Good, good, good. Anyway, you see me scribbling down the instructions.
Uh,
I think I
with
can tell where the tower is, and it hasn't contacted me since I told it that the tower needs to be.
you say that, and you look within yourself, and you don't need to contact it. It exists within you, without you, everywhere, in the leaves, in the dirt. And then you also realize that it's kind of warm. It is kind of warm.
Is it warm for everyone or just me?
Everyone, like people are starting to
Okay.
sweat. It's
So
it's
I
like
guess we've taken off our like overcoats and everything.
it's like 34 degrees centigrade with 95 to 100% humidity.
It's
Ew.
not meant to be this warm, right?
No, it has
Regular
never
blazer.
been this warm.
Okay.
Aren't we in like the super cold place too?
Correct. This is hella weird.
Speaker
Hmm.
will go. Uh, let's get moving. Gunlock, Gunlock, uh, chicken.
Yeah.
Doesn't doesn't feel right. There's something is stopping us.
No, this is a very far off place from what we know.
Definitely. I'm sure I saw something in the corners.
Speaker, make me a perception
Oh,
check
yeah.
with advantage because you've been told to check the corners.
Check the corners.
27.
27.
You look around when he said check the corners. You move your uh your pupil, your iris a little bit to the left and then the right, just checking, literally checking your corners without turning your head first, and you see a shadow move into the bushes nearby. There's no wind. You turn around and some leaves on that bush moved before going to a standstill. This is kind of uncomfortable.
Bosc, from your research, what are what inhabitants are we dealing with?
Do I have any research on this topic?
No, but
From what
you don't.
from what my gut tells me, whatever it is that calls me here, that called me here, is in more or less everything around,
Correct. You also remember that it referred
myself
to
included.
correct. It's a we, it's a us, it's you are one. And when everybody's like there's something looking and you're like you don't feel it. This place feels nice. Like that it just is. It's comfortable. It feels like wearing the perfect pair of shoes.
Yes,
Like you're good.
what I'm worried about now is whatever it is not liking the friends and attacking them.
Yes, that is a valid
So
concern.
I'll try to be sensitive to that
What are you
and
doing to be sensitive to that?
uh keeping an eye on them, I guess, to make sure that they're not straying too far where they might get attacked by something.
Your passive perception is what?
10.
10
Just 10?
Yes.
is plus 0 on perception.
Um yeah, you don't particularly sense an other
Yeah.
aside from your friends.
Yeah.
And
So I just warn them that whatever is here is also me.
Whatever's here is also you.
um
Oh,
uh eh, so Miss Bosc, what do you mean by whatever is here is also you? Um like like they mentioned I've seen things just go into the shadows. I agree. It's kind of disconcerting. Even my
And
brother thinks so.
Okay. I walk to I like st- I like walk toward a wall
Uh-huh.
and then I touch the wall and then I blend into the wall and then I come out of the wall again
Jesus fucking Christ, what the hell?
You
like that.
you would happen to do that. But as you blend into the wall and then come out, a sticky film encompasses you and then the wall, but that film disappears. It's like seeing an oil slick on the ground. There's a dark black rainbow that appears for a split second and then disappears. And it's just wall and Bosc.
a speaker will blink and look around. Uh, Everyone, can we check if this place is all one organic form? And
Okay, right.
the
I
speaker will
wouldn't
like bend down and like
Uh, I should have done this in the morning of today before we teleport, but I want to change my proficiency using my skills.
And you do that in the morning. Don't worry about it.
Okay. I want to know what does Aaron know?
Erin doesn't know this place. She is
No, no, I
being
mean like her skills, her
her
skills.
skills.
I can learn her skills, yes.
Um, she is
Arcana,
high intelligence.
history.
Can I?
Not so much
She
history.
won't, she
What are
won't
you
know
looking
about.
for exactly?
Investigation.
So
Because sure, I can give you one, but I could also give you a shit
yeah,
one.
I can take I cannot take Arcana because I already have Arcana by just reading. I can take two for proficiency, like maybe learn tinkering.
She
I
doesn't have
also
Tinker's
can,
tools.
she's isn't she like doing like weird stuff? Okay, so does she knows medicine then? I thought she does tinkering because she did like that those weird stuff to
No,
make
the
the
medicine person is Bosc.
uh okay, so yeah, I don't think I have anything because I don't want to have sleight of hand currently, because currently I am at sleight of hand, which is I don't need it in this area when we
Mm-hmm.
are in this place. Uh, huh. I'm just gonna take. I'm just gonna take history from her. I know she doesn't know about this place, but she might know more about Icewood when we get there.
Okay, what's your
Or some
current history?
history is only a two no proficiency. By learning that, I gain proficiency in history.
Okay, go ahead. Take proficiency in history.
Okay, thank you. Okay, I changed that.
Okay. What was the question just now? You want to check if everything is you, right?
Well,
Um,
speaker is starting to do his own check, and out of character to Ida, freedom of movement might be a good insurance. Speaker is going to touch the ground and feel it to see how real or inorganic or organic it is.
Oh,
Imagine like
the
cat doing
low
pet need and everything.
is there
low thing is
grass where we're
happening
standing?
to Ida right now. She can't hear us.
She is logging off and logging back on. Oh shit. Gone back.
Come back soon.
Yesterday I was playing a session with some people and like the DM also got like suddenly couldn't go through mic or anything,
What is
no
happening?
sound, no
I
whatever.
feel like that's a Discord problem again.
Yeah.
You know?
When
Yes,
it,
hello.
Okay, you're
okay,
back.
yeah, I can
Okay.
hear
Can
you.
you
Okay.
can you hear us?
Mike, repeat please your question.
Okay. So out of character, freedom of movement might be a good insurance, but right now speaker is like testing the ground
Touching
to
the
see
ground.
how real or organic or inorganic it is. Like, the cat doing the kneading bread thing and all that.
Okay.
Test, check, check.
Feels
Nice.
like dirt. Definitely feels like ground.
He will
Does
taste a bit of it.
Does
Taste like dirt?
you know? Oh, she's gone again.
No,
I heard does.
Hello?
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 hello.
Hello?
Ah,
Does.
sorry, do we have slowed movement here at the moment,
No,
or
no. You can
No, it's just
He's
traverse.
for
just
we're just
worried
prevention.
that
we're
the
It's
just
just for
ground's
thinking
gonna
prevention.
ahead?
swallow us up.
Yeah, yeah,
Yes,
it's just
yes.
for prevention.
Yeah, thinking ahead of time. Okay, okay.
Okay. Digging into the ground, it feels like dirt. It feels like ground. You hit some cobblestones that used to be part of the pathway within the barracks.
Is there grass here? Like, has
It's
the nature adjusted to,
Yes, nature has
be warm
adjusted, but
and
you can't tell if it's like green grass because everything is shades of gray and black.
So
okay.
when just now you said like this place is like everything is shade of gray, does
Hmm.
it feel like just the color just literally suck out from this area in
Pretty
general?
much, or you're wearing sunglasses that is just black.
But I'm definitely sure not wearing a sunglasses as a cat.
Correct.
Okay. I'm just gonna put my ears to the ground and try to hear if that there's any other because I noticed there's things in the corner, but when speaker says I try to check for if this is like one entity or not. I try to listen at the ground and see if there's any other noticeable sounds or
Make
if it's
me
just or
make me
unless
a
it's quiet. Okay.
perception check. What are the rest of you doing while, one's digging the ground, the other one has his ear to the ground?
Oh,
Oh, 34, okay.
We'll talk to the ground.
I'm thinking about where we're going. So, like,
You
where the tower is.
you are watching your friends just hang out near the floor while you are looking directly at the
Yeah.
tower. You can't see it right now, but the deeper you look into the space, the darker it gets.
Yep.
And
So, like,
roughly
I
how
know, like, okay,
far
they're
away
doing
from
their
this
thing here, but
fair
we
is
need to go there.
The barrack is on the outskirts. You think it's gonna be a long walk if you decide to walk. Do you say this out loud?
Me?
The how far away?
Uh, yeah, I guess. If I realize that, oh, it's actually pretty far, then I will tell them that it is far.
When you say it's pretty far, Zekin, with your 34, you hear hoof sounds of multiple hoofs. Like it's horses, but horses should not make extra clip clop noises. But it's like clip clop, clip clop, clippity clop, cloppity clippity clop,
It's several
disappeared,
horses.
and then a few seconds later, clippity cloppity clippity cloppity.
So this horse has hooves, or maybe more clippity property than regular horses.
Maybe it's just more than one horse.
Bosc,
Like either they have like very nice horseshoe, or this horse makes way more noises than usual.
The horses
um,
might not even exist.
Bosc, make me an insight check on yourself.
Insight check on myself.
Two.
That's a 2.
You're just looking far away, and you're like, damn, you have to walk after all that. This is such bullshit.
Does
Yeah.
centaur exist in this plane?
Clippity cloppity clippity cloppity.
Yeah.
Um, how far away from the sphere of influence of the tower do we seem to be?
You're not entirely sure. Um, Bosc, you know this. Something about this tower and Datum and you and everything here. The tower is different. Again, it
Yes.
seems like
Can I tell why? Like how it's different?
persuade me as to how you would test.
Um, well, you did say that it was different and
Yes,
that
very.
there was like a scab on it or something.
It is a scab. Like this whole
The
space is
tower
a.
is a scab.
This whole place is a scab.
Hmm. Do I know if this place is like this because of the tower?
No, you're 100% sure this place is like this because of Datum. And you.
And the tower just happens to be here.
Not entirely sure of the history, but this is not the tower's doing. The tower should have one purpose and one purpose alone. Based on your investigations and your reading, tower should be here to siphon souls. The end.
Yes. But it's not. Do I know that it's not doing that?
You know, factually. In fact, it's not siphoning souls, it's stealing souls from the sky.
Like this tower is still
Yes.
doing that, or it's
Yes.
not doing that?
It's still doing that. Like I said,
Okay.
it's like a placenta.
Okay. So it's still doing the thing that the tower is supposed to do, but for some reason it's not connected to the other towers.
It's doing the reverse of what it's supposed to do.
Oh.
Just remember, I said this the place that you're in feels like a womb.
I, I will give the information that I hear
Okay.
the sounds
Is
of
it
clip clops
sucking up
to
the souls for
mosquito.
itself rather
Yes,
than for the barrier or
I
whatever
think
is?
so. So it's still sucking up souls, but it's not sending the souls to Iceroot anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
All
all
you
the
can
souls
tell
are
is
probably being
there's a full we here. There's
yes.
an
So
So
entire
all the
us.
souls are probably going into the
Mm.
into the goop.
so they are building something here, or collecting and storing.
All of you hear the sighing, the snorting of horses.
Yeah. Oh, I did say that I'm going to let speaker know that here are multiple clipping and clopping sounds.
Bosc, your eye view suddenly shifts. It gives you a little bit of a headache purely because you're again thrusted into other perspectives. Um, you see three. You see through three sets of eyes, and you have like a what's it, multiple telephotic mirage views of all your friends.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to practice looking through the eyes one at a time, or one
Um,
pair at a time.
and
Well,
then you
it will
blink.
not be normal horses, whatever they are.
You
You will
you
look towards
blink,
the south.
and then you realize they're surrounding you. And Van and Biro are sort of stunned because what everybody now sees is about three quote unquote horses, but it's like a drider, but instead of human, it's horse, and instead of like spider feet, it's
Instead of
clip
spider?
cloppities.
Oh my god, you.
Oh, okay. So it's like spider body, spider legs, except with hooves.
Let me see if I can
And
copy this.
then,
So
and
wait,
then,
how? So this is a four-legged dragon or eight-legged
Eight,
dragon?
eight,
Oh my god, an eight-legged horse rider.
like way too many clippity cloppities.
Yeah.
It's not like the Norse mythological horses.
Oh no 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 no
No,
no
this
no
is like
no.
a spider mutant that is a horse instead of spider.
It's like combination of these two things. Sorry, folks, you cannot see this because Discord stopped being able to outlink.
Oh,
Ew.
Clippity
Oh
cloppity,
Jesus
clippity
Christ, that
cloppity.
I
okay.
hate that.
Speaker will pause for a moment and wave to them in the. He can speak the languages and says,
ah,
"Hello,
that's
are you
almost
Bosc
what
as
I
well?"
drew.
They don't seem to be particularly boss. Okay, Bosc, you see this, you're like, oh, it's just me. But me, and me. To you,
Yes,
they
this
don't seem
is.
particularly hostile. To everybody else, they're actively
Us.
mean mugging all of you. They know you exist. They're like, you can't sit with us. And then one of those clippity cloppities goes up to Bosc and nudges your back. You watch it nuzzle into Bosc's shoulder and sort of merge, like nose into shoulder, phase through, and like the sticky film uh, sort of connects itself as it moves past the shoulder, as if they are one and the same.
Oh, question about something that would have been resolved before this. Was I able to find a bomb inside my head?
No,
The acid bomb?
no,
No, not have.
not
Okay.
have. You're not sure
alright.
uh, what acid bomb that is, but it isn't like an object. You're pretty sure because you don't have it. But
Okay. So either I
maybe,
left it in the cave or it transformed with me.
no, maybe
That would be
A
even
or B.
worse.
that
Okay.
explains your acid barf. You don't know.
Okay. Anyway,
Mhm.
um, there are three of these things.
Yeah, there are three of these things. They seem to
Okay.
have
They don't like my friends, but I like my friends.
correct.
Okay. So what I will do is attempt to can I merge with one so that instead of horse head it is my body so it becomes more dridery with me as the drider.
I will say, if you do that, there is a chance that you replace your intelligence with that of a horse, which is, hang on, let me find this.
That's
5E
It's not
not a
very
good
high at
horse.
all.
That's like a 4 or
It's like
6
four or
or
something like
something.
that. Yeah. It's not
Also,
very
like
high. It's animal
boss
intelligence.
thinking like, if I replace the horse head with a human head, there will be no more further issues or
Okay.
concern.
I will allow you to do this with the caveat that if you roll, what shall I make you roll? Hang on, let me look at your sheet. Let me look at her sheet. Let's look at Morgana's sheet
Morgana,
so that I can look at
isn't
the
that a
list.
different?
See, I use like
Okay.
nature or something to splice the horse bit out and replace with me.
This is less of an intelligence thing and more of a charisma thing
Mm,
because you're impressing your will upon everything, basically. Let's say, make me a
Charisma check with proficiency.
hang on, I'm checking like what is a good charisma.
There's deception,
Mm,
intimidation, persuasion, and one more. Performance. I think there are four.
performance is bullshit. Okay, here.
Performance.
Uh yeah, we'll just do a
Today the
charisma with
role of
proficiency.
horse.
And I would like you to roll higher than a 21 to be
I
able
will try my
to
best.
become.
Ah, I will request for a guidance
You can do
from
that.
Gunlog. Gunlog, can you
I
hit me
think
with
I
a
think it's a
guidance? I'm going to
roll
try to
guidance.
do something.
He's trying to
Gunlog?
perform. Can speaker help the performance check?
It's not a performance check. It's a charisma. It's a charisma with proficiency. You can attempt to help, but how do you do that?
Okay.
Yay!
Oh,
More than a
okay, 20.
21?
Never mind.
It
Okay.
definitely 21 hits it, beats it. Especially with guidance. 21 done.
21.
You tell me how this happens. The horse is sort of nudging you at the back as if calling you to ride.
Okay. I will um stroke the creature's mane and attempt to establish communication. Oh wait, I can do that. I have the ability to. As a bonus action, I communicate with it telepathically.
There is no communication necessary because it is you.
Okay. So I'm like, okay, I know that like as much as they are me, they're also not me because they don't seem to trust the friends, but I trust the friends.
You also innately understand that whatever this place is, it just doesn't trust anything that is not it.
Yes.
Anything
But
that is
I
alive,
trust things that are not me.
correct. But this is
But
like
but
a
this is like
genetic
another
imperative.
thing that is like that's like
It's similar to the old
similar.
Sid tunnels, really, but
Yes.
without like
Sort of,
kobolds.
yeah. But the Olsen tunnels isn't connected to everyone. No, actually it is.
Mm.
But Olsen tunnels isn't outwardly hostile. Like if you didn't make the correct dialogue choices just now, you're not sure what would have happened.
No, because the old Sid
Yes.
tunnels have had like kobolds to cultivate it and garden and bonsai it to an extent.
Correct.
This one, no.
In
Yes.
fact, you know what?
Even
It
the
is kind
Osid
of similar.
tunnels, even the Osid tunnels, they did warn us, like, if there wasn't if the kobold passed away and no one took control of the place, it goes rogue. So, like, yeah.
That is a very good point. Maybe
Yeah.
sit with it. Maybe they're
There are no
cousins.
druids to tend this area to make sure that it's not
Mm.
deadly.
Hmm.
Anyway, the idea is I'm going to borrow this biomass to transport my friends,
You stroke the horse,
and
and
I will
then
give it back.
slowly, you the sort of scritches become you being absorbed into it, and everybody watches this happen. It's like was watching plasticine being mixed with each other, like a red and a yellow, and then you smush it together, and very awkwardly, instead of a horse's face, you see the equine features shorten into Bosc, and then you see arms pop out of one of the hooves and move upwards into shoulders. So now it's a arms and three-legged horse.
Today's session is brought to you by the Blob.
The blob.
Speaker will just reach out to Ven and Biro to offer them a hug close so they don't have to keep saying this.
You don't even have to ask. They're already like ensconced. They have buried themselves where it's safe.
How far do I know the tower to be?
Far enough, but you know that the arrival of the horses is essentially the space, giving you the opportunity to make it there in a quick time.
Okay. The tower is ways away yet. Does anyone want a lift? I wouldn't ride any of those if I were you.
Speaker was like, I'm good enough on my own 4 feet.
Is anyone willing to ride the horse creature that I've merged with so that it's safe for you to ride?
Oh,
Ida, are you there?
oh,
Ida?
either.
I don't. Hello? No, we cannot hear you.
Oh no.
Hello? Can you not hear? No.
To ride.
Oh yeah, no. Oh, you
I
can
was
hear.
talking.
No.
I'm sorry.
The Bors.
The Bors. Oh my god. Bosc has made so many names. I wanna and I don't wanna. Roll a wisdom save for yourself, and you
I
decide
was
what the
going
numbers
to
are.
I'm going to do the same with Ida because I'm like
Hello?
Hello?
I'm
Yes.
not
Hello.
sure myself, also
We
afraid.
can
Okay,
hear
okay.
you
Both
now.
both of you make the wisdom save, and then both of you make me a initiative check to see who goes first.
For, to get on the creepy horse?
Yeah.
Okay. Wisdom
The
So,
Bors.
Horse.
so,
Wisdom save.
uh-huh.
Does this
How
beat?
is mine so bad?
That's
I would
I
say
rolled
low for a +11.
exactly.
Yes.
Zekin,
yes.
you are intrigued. You are no longer poofed, thankfully. You're
Okay.
not sure about the other two horses, but seeing Bosc turn into Bors, she's not. If she wanted to eat you, she would have done so ages ago.
Right. Okay, I'm fine with Boris being whatever she is right now.
Okay, you get on.
I hate it, but I'm intrigued.
Okay, okay, okay.
I'm a
There.
large creature right now. Surely I can support 2
No.
humanoid riders.
I have freedom of movement on myself for an hour, so I'll walk next to the creepy horse.
Okay.
Okay.
You.
Onward to the tower.
Okay, you are carrying Zekin, with your friends behind you, and trailing behind it, sort of like flanking, but like 15 feet behind are the other two horses. And you run. Everybody sees this happen. You watch as Bosc and the two other horses behind you um uh, run but tear through the fabric of reality and disappear. Bosc, you run forward and then you pause and then you realize, hang on, where are my friends? I mean, Zekin is behind you, but huh?
What happened? Did I run through the floor
What
and
do
teleport?
I see? That's the problem.
You
What do I see?
oh right. Good point.
Yeah, that would be a very creepy thing to see.
Um
Did I drop
Zekin,
him?
Mm-hmm.
You are at the back of Bors. However,
Yeah.
it feels as if you inhaled water. You have the worst headache. Like when you go swimming and the water goes up your nose,
Oh,
Mm.
but you
And
also
then,
don't see your friends. You have
is
separated.
that feeling still consistent? Like right now, I'm
No,
still
it's
having that.
split second. The minute
Oh,
you tore through whatever it is, your vision went cloudy, and then you came out, and then Bors stopped, and then you had the headache, and then you looked around. You're like, "Hang on, what?"
oh, okay. Oh, I think this is what I think this is what. Did we
where
just
are we?
teleport?
I
Hold
would
on.
say it feels like, if you had a wizard, it would feel like Blink, but painful
Yeah,
for
yeah.
not Bosc.
I heard stories about teleportation sickness before, so this is what I thought it is.
This is
Like,
But
you. Even if you teleported, you wouldn't be sick. This is more like drowning and then resurfacing.
ew.
Is he coughing? Like, is he like physically struggling?
No, the your saliva is as thick as before.
Anyway, I turn around and I'm like, where are we? Where's everyone? What happened?
You are uh much closer to the spire.
I
You can tell where your friends are because you can feel their feet on whatever they're
I
standing on, and they're pretty
think
far away.
we just blink or whatever that means. It's like teleport.
I can get back to them.
You
Oh,
think easily.
should I stay
Should
here
I leave you
or
here?
I don't know. I feel lightheaded suddenly when you do that.
Okay, pause.
Okay.
Meanwhile, Ida, the siblings and speaker, all of you have dark vision, but it seems like the darkness is slowly descending upon you, and the sweet taste becomes even sicker sweet. You can start to taste iron and bitterness and metallic oil slick at the back of your throat. Doesn't feel good.
oh,
Okay, back
jeez.
to Bosk. Unless you guys want to say something.
Speaker will say to Ogunlock, send Bosc now. We can't be here.
Hmm.
You realize that maybe you can't be here alone without her.
Yes.
Yeah, it's coming for us if it thinks we're not with her.
Bosk.
I will sending Bosc be like, oh, come back, please. Your friend wants to eat us when you're not here.
You do the sending. It reaches
Yeah.
Bosk, but at the same time, it's like getting feedback. You know when you put a mic next to a speaker?
Yep.
It's sent, but your ears start to ring. Uh, make me, oh no. Roll yourself a 1d6 psychic damage. It's only 1d6.
Oh wow. I have to roll it myself as well.
Yeah.
Do I get
Yeah.
the sending?
Yes, you do get
That's
the sending. You can
self-inflicted.
also reply.
Okay.
You do hear the reverberation as well, but you are not hurt by it, and it's kind of comforting to you, Bosk. The echoes.
Mummy, are you okay to go back? Hello?
Yes. What?
Are you okay to go back?
Kang, you
Oh,
know
right,
that
right.
it's not going to physically hurt you. It's just very uncomfortable.
Yeah. I think I can bear it. Yes, you
Okay.
can.
I turn around and go back.
Within a split second that you disappeared, you appear again. This time facing your friends. Um, the siblings. One of them has like like a black runny liquid at the side of the ear. The
Uh-oh.
Biro is starting to bleed out of his ear, and he's sort of trying to wipe it. As he smears the blood, you see it streak across his cheek, and then he wipes it on his shirt. You
Then I
return, the pain subsides. The sweet taste, the sweet smell becomes pleasant again as the bitterness disappears.
Okay, I guess we're moving slowly now. Because I
Speaker
don't think I can drag
will get
everyone
on
through.
the other horse.
It doesn't
Mm,
protest.
We'll have to go
Okay.
together.
Yep. Same.
Okay. And the siblings? They're
The
able to
the
hold
that
my
horse.
hand.
Oh, okay.
I have two hands
You do have two
still.
hands. You know what? I will allow this. You Bamf.
Many feet.
The
Right.
clippity clop runs through. Everybody feels discomfort as you shift through spaces. Bosc, you feel yourself move so far, so fast until you stop. This time, it's not because you didn't want to stop. You wanted to keep going, but you felt compelled to pause, as if visiting a relative's house. You feel, oh, I'm in this area now. I might as well stop. And just thinking of that, you bamf in front of a small bipedal creature.
Oh,
As it looks up at you, it has bug eyes and insectoid features. You see limbs that are speckled with thorns, kind of like a grasshopper. And you see this small thing turn to your friends and run into a structure and disappear behind. You recognize this as a house. You look around you. Everybody here, you see, for want of a better phrase, a reminiscent of some kind of village. Cows, sheep, horses, people are like them, but also very much not. If you didn't realize where you were, who you're with, it would be a fight now, ask questions later situation. What are you doing?
are they all
Uh,
new?
Speaker tries to think like, was this any of the there was a mining settlement? Is this the mining settlement where
You
we?
are far from the mining settlement. You don't remember having come out here. Speaker has traveled a lot. Make me a history check.
All right, let's do that. Uh, everyone, no
this
threats.
is
Let's not
a
fight.
Or
Ah,
the mining settlement that you remember was further up north. You have gone further south to the coast.
ah,
this is much further south of where we've been before, but
Mm.
let's not have any hostilities. He will try to
Um,
present himself as calm as possible. No teeth, everything down, carefully shaped. Make himself smaller and
um,
look to Boss to speak if she can.
the two horses seem to be part of your lips now, Bosc. You're not just one horse, you are now three horse.
ah,
Three
very good.
bars. So the two horses don't buck your friends off them. You also watch as the denizens of this place slowly pop out of any surface as if to see what is going on. They will face you, acknowledge you, and then now every eyes, every pair or multiples of eyes on one face, on two faces, on weird humanoid shapes with one too many arms or no torso, or it's very strange, but they all are affixed on your friends. It's
I
you, but
move my friends to like in front of me where I can keep an eye on them.
okay, you do so. You make a
And
triangle with you right in front, your friends behind you, and the two horses. Yeah, you're all in the vicinity, and you have your eyes on your friends.
and I well they know where I'm going, right? Like I feel a sense that they understand
Yes,
what I'm doing. Yeah.
they understand, but again, there's that politeness of I don't want to pry.
Yes, there's
They
something that I
they
need to do and I cannot do it myself. And these kind guests are helping me.
you hear conflicting emotions. Stay, go safe. Visitors, friends, enemies, unsafe, safe. The voices
Yes,
that chime
safe.
friends and safe disappear back into the wall and sort of float back from the ground to resume whatever they were doing before you appeared. But you see 20 or so faces still looking towards your friends. You cannot tell if they have ages or genders. Um, the rest of you are like, what the fuck? No words have been shared aside from,
Yeah.
Bosc occasionally mumbling that
I
you're free.
do whisper to
Don't
boss because
stare for
I'm
too long.
I mean, for a speaker, it's not like he hasn't manifested extra
yeah,
limbs and
yeah,
identities and spoken to himself before,
yeah.
so he's just letting Boss take the lead.
Yeah. I'm
No
whis-
judgment free zone.
I just whisper to boss because like I'm still writing this weird whatever she is right now. And it's like, is this all you? Is everything you?
In a manner of speaking.
When Zakin asks, "Is this all you?" You feel the overwhelming urge to sort of pull your friends into you so they can also become you, or you can become them. Like it's a split second. Oh, I could, but I shouldn't.
Mhm, mhm. I tell Chicken that in a manner of speaking, they are, but
What?
also not.
What
It's complicated.
is it? One of your experiment, like either previously or currently?
Do I have any memory of this?
Oh, you are one of the few sole reasons this exists. You and Erin and the matriarch are the reasons why these creatures have manifested, have been created by what you're not entirely sure yet. Um, who interacted with the two kids and one adult from ever
From the
From
that
the
place?
Everglades,
Yes,
facility.
yes.
We all kind of did,
We
but I
all
think
Yeah.
kind of did.
the most probably the siblings,
Um,
because we
and
did
I
leave them
think
to them to look after while we went to do things.
Ida?
I was pinging them with locate creature for a while, but yeah, and then we all kind of talk to them.
Fair. What you see, because the siblings are on the ground holding on to Bosc's hands, is the shape, or rather the unfinished morphing of what you remember to be the two kids. Sort of attach them to either one of the siblings, and you see the siblings recoil immediately, like, are they dangerous?
I think they remember you.
Oh, I'm a roll TD20s. Yeah. No, they're kind of freaked out. Then, especially, she is. She's not.
Don't
She
do
is just
anything.
not. I do not want. And then Bureau is just like, I also do not want, but I am showing it less.
I think
Okay.
Where
the
did they come
only
from?
way I think the only way they know anything is as of them and others.
They came from the ground.
Ew.
But it's not like the ground morphed into them. It's like a pool of oil slick formed into a creature. Basically, what Bosc does, if Bosc was not physical E. But they are really trying to hold hands right now, not maliciously. But Bosc, you also are very aware of the need to get creatures assimilated. So even you're not sure yet, because it's not like you can impose your
Yeah.
emotions, because whatever is in control calls itself datum.
Yep. Um, I guess what I can do is I can communicate to these other entities and say that, no, you're scaring them. They're not used to this.
You realize you have telepathy, and with these
Yes.
creatures only, and you say that, and then you hear a girl voice, like a teen
You
voice,
have to
go,
use
"Oh,
your older forms.
oh, why?"
They don't remember you like this.
But I don't want to go into my older form. It sucks.
Sometimes we do need to use forms that we prefer not to.
But you give this to us.
Yes, but it's not for all the time.
I don't understand. It's not as if speaking to a child. It's speaking to a petulant teenager pretending to not
I
understand.
This is not a form that I use all the time,
You
but I
look
do so now.
nice.
I look down. Yes, I suppose it's as nice as one can look.
For all the rest of you who do not telepathically speak to other ooze, there's just silence.
And I just see
They
boss
like
just look down and then looks
kind
back
of.
up. Yeah.
Speaker is just being quiet, giving them time, because communication takes time, and rushing communication is bad.
And these things are creepy.
And we
Yes,
can't go anywhere without boss
He'll just
because
offer more hugs to Ven and Biro, and he'll actually offer hugs to Gunlog and Zekan as well because he has extra pair of arms.
You feel a kinship to the many armed creatures. No, you don't. They're different. But you give your friends a hug, and it's not a casual hug. It's a come closer so we can run away faster together. Um,
and we can't go for far away
Speaker
from
is
boss.
less troubled than he should be feeling. 'Cause
um,
just seems familiar.
The other creature that was trying to hold on to Van's hand elongates itself, becomes like a stick insect kind of creature, looks down upon you with its googly eyes sort of moving back and forth here and there, not really focusing. And then speaker, you hear in Granny Fane's voice, through the giant stick insect, formerly boy, through Bosc's horse mouth, Boar's mouth, and in the voice of whatever Bosc heard. This is the first time the rest of you are hearing this. Reverberate out loud this time as the heads that were formerly looking at you flatten into the ground, not as if running away, but relinquishing their physical form for a while. The voices say the same thing in unison. Can we live? And this is addressed to all of you, not just Bosc.
Speaker would think on this. What is stopping you from doing so?
Bosc, you recognize the question as a philosophical one, as well as a question of being allowed to exist as an entity that might potentially cause harm, as if normal creatures don't cause harm anyway. It is not a request, it's a test.
In typical teacher fashion, I have the urge to reply, well, I don't know. Can you? Well, that depends on whether you can find a place for yourself.
The voice reverberates as there is a
Eventually, you will
hum.
encounter others,
The hum
whether or not.
intensifies, but it is focused on your friends. Because again, you feel that it recognizes you as one of their own.
I think that whether or not you'll be allowed to live, as you put it, depends on how you interact with others.
You have seen them attempt ritual politeness. Make an insight check. For the rest of you, what are your responses to this? Are you
Oh yeah.
confused? Are you concerned? Are you like, what the fuck?
Speaker will go, this is your home or where you've chosen to stay.
That's it.
We will tread politely and carefully where we need. We are not here to harm you.
And then the reverberations reply through Bosc as well. The spire will cease. Our home will expand. What then?
Will you be able to work well with others that is not yourself?
You ask that question, I will give persuasion with advantage, provided you give me visions of something that you would like to impart in your way of being giving an example.
I am going to show them something that is very horrifying to Ziken itself. but it is one that seems to be coincide with them and able to live amongst them. The assimilation or the transferring of the chieftain status in the offset tunnels, and they living along with like weird creatures like humanoid and non-humanoid monstrosity living with and helping each other.
Because you mentioned that it's kind of yucky to you, does that
Hmm?
affect the visual that you portray?
Uh, no, it no. I'm also will use my thing that everybody hates me to use.
Face of the grave, la la la
The
la.
Yeah.
eyes.
The eyes.
See the
You're
creepy
making
eyes.
eye contact with them.
Yeah, so they will be able to they will be able to tell like that is what I see.
Okay.
But
Persuasion with advantage. Uh, plus 5 for the visual,
mhm.
minus 3 for the disgust. So you have a
Oh,
plus
so
2.
just plus two. Okay, just plus two. Uh, let's see. So persuasion. I'll just roll twice. I don't want to mess up my
Okay, okay,
thing
can.
there. Roll twice. Persuasion with advantage. Once and then twice. That is a 23.
23.
Yeah.
Is anybody else adding upon this?
Speaker will also add on this.
Boss, what did I ask you to roll inside for? I forgot.
I don't know. You just told me to roll inside.
Yeah. Well, you rolled a 2.
I think
That's
it's
not great.
I,
Yes. Yeah,
I
Whatever
yeah,
it
think
is,
it's
no.
regarding their politeness.
Yeah, you rolled a 2.
Yeah, but that is yeah. GM just remember that that happened.
Okay.
Non-committal noises.
Yeah.
Speaker will add on to this, like explaining and providing imagery of his own in terms of like not just the Ulcid tunnels, of how things combine people together, but also in his own mind, where he shows that different minds and thoughts and opinions can coexist towards the same purpose. As in, not everything has to be we or other, but there can be coexistence in even in differing opinions of how.
Make me a persuasion check. Um, without any pluses because it looked towards you and realized at some point you had come across this area. You smell like death. But you still have advantage, so it's fine.
Hmm.
All right. Speaker will try. '22 praise advantage.
Okay, 22 is good. I would say both of you are confronted with a plinth that rises from the ground. It's a simple block. If you have trypophobia, it's gonna trip you out like helophobia. Igly like it. Gundog, you're like, I don't like this. On top of that plinth dangles a smear of what looks like fabric.
Oh.
And Bosc, you intrinsically know that that fabric needs to be picked up and smeared over your eyes. It looks like cloth, but when you touch it, it's like non-Newtonian liquid.
Ugh.
Ah. Is it For me or for all of
It
us?
is for the two who made good persuasion checks.
Oh,
Like what are these? This is like just a piece of something of them, or
would you like me to help you with that?
And
Your
then
mentor.
the voices reverberate trust.
Ah,
um
I I do a motion to show them what they're supposed to do with it.
Pick it up and spear
Okay.
it over your eyes.
okay.
Yeah,
Uh,
like ointment.
I trust boss, so I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
okay. Speaker will spend one key point to manifest his astral arms, but not in like a harmful measure, because like they are meeting halfway in their forms to try and look, despite the discomfort, to look more like us. So speaker is going to his body's going to shift a bit more to meet them a bit closer halfway, as he will take the what he thinks is a blindfold and smear it over his eyes.
You touch the fabric. It feels like velvet, but as you put it closer to your eyes, it melts. You smear it, it's like putting paint or Vaseline over your eyes. And then something interesting happens. Gunlog, I don't know what
Are
you're
you still
doing
here
at
with
this point.
us, Ida?
Yeah, are you
Can you
still
hear
here
me?
with us?
I'm like dipping in and out, so I'm not 100% sure what's happening.
Oh no, okay, okay. I don't know if you heard the
We
shenanigans, but
heard you very clearly.
do you also want to provide a kumbaya moment to the
Like,
void?
like I know there was some persuasion, but I don't know what it was in relation to.
Okay. Can somebody type this out just in
Okay.
case?
Yeah.
Um,
I didn't want to disturb because,
Okay.
uh,
Yeah, basically, uh, they were concerned with what happens after the tower goes down and then it's a wide world out there. And then Zekan and Speaker are trying to push the notion forward that it's possible to coexist with others without being just we versus them. So
Yeah.
Zekan showed imagery of Osid tunnels and how he did so, and Speaker shared his own mind and Osid tunnels. So Good Luck can also make a persuasion if she wants
I
to.
mean, do
Yeah.
we even believe that they will continue to live if the tower goes down?
Their
They
thing
will
will
have.
expand because
They
this is
can't
what.
stay here.
Yeah.
No, but will they even like live at
Uh,
all if without the tower?
that's
They can live. They'll
given what
have to
they
like go out
are.
and eat.
mm,
They'll have to
Given what they
find
are, I think they have
a
a
way
better
to live.
chance of surviving than anything else in this continent that isn't the
Oh, I
Matrix.
was more like, are their souls gonna be like vacuumed away from them,
Oh,
the
no, I
collective?
don't
oh,
think so.
No,
definitely
they've
not.
been vacuum souls out of the thing.
Okay.
Yeah, because they've been eating the souls that have been absorbed by this tower.
Yeah, they reverse engineered the
Hmm.
thing like beyond
Yeah.
anyone else could do.
Instead of feeding the whatever thing Matriarch is doing, this one is feeding them.
I mean, no, I don't think Gunlag has a Gumbaya moment. She's like, don't actually think that this is a good thing.
Okay,
That
okay.
they
So
should be going
Gunlag
out from the outside here.
Gunlag gets continuously squeaked out by the fact that two of her friends have now picked up a seemingly velvet piece of thing that turns into Vaseline, and you watch as that dark piece of Vaseline velvet gets absorbed into their eyes. Um, Zekin and Speaker, what do you see? It has been gentrified for you, and you see what you want to see. It's also bright. No more black and white.
Oh, like they see their version of what's around us?
Yeah. What is your ideal thing that's happening right now?
Mm, Speaker will see them as they were. because they are. He's not going to make any illusions that they are like more people than people or less people than people, given what people have done to people and all that. And they are. He knows that they're some kind of a sentient ooze. They have found their own way around. They have reverse engineered a tower in a way that no one else has should be able to. They want to live so badly. They have like reversed the flow of souls. So he's not going to uh, prettify or whitewash them.
Okay. What about Zekin?
So I do not know how I can perceive this in words, but I see them as what they are now, but I also see like them as who they were, like how the two kids is like slowly becoming ooze, but I can see them then and then now. It's like a 3D glass up sort of thing, but instead of like two images trying to merge into one that is the same thing, but it's two different things that it's in one image sort of ideal.
Okay.
But the place is like brighten up lah. Yes.
Okay. So I'm gonna tell what Zekin sort of feels right now, because your brain can't really make up new people. The people you see around you that you have never met before they turned into whatever this is, you make a composite of the people that you recognize. So a lot of the people from uh Paulson you see here,
Mm-hmm.
except for the two kiddos,
Mm.
because you see them before they became whatever this is. Speaker,
Second is doing AI art
pretty much it's it's
extrapolation.
it's it's smeary AI art as well. It's like, I've seen these people. Okay, Steven, is that you? That kind of thing. Um, Speaker, you let them exist as they are. You feel a sense of acceptance from them. I also would like to give you a inspiration.
Oh, nice.
Yay.
The siblings look at both of you. Are you alright? What have it? Should
Yes.
we do what? Huh? I don't understand the question. They said twist.
They want to know what happens to us if the tower falls and they can't live here like this anymore.
Bureau looks at you and goes, "You were hungry a long time."
Me?
He nods. And you were. You just took better
Oh,
control of yourself. And you can see that he is worried about these things collectively being hungry for a long
I
time.
remember what he's talking about, and I'm like, yes,
There's
that
a
does take getting adjusting. That does take adjusting too.
there's a reason why I show them the life of Osset tunnels because I know they are going to do what they are doing, but can they not do that without harming the people they're trying to coexist is the thing.
It took me centuries to understand that question, and I know a thing or two about hunger. I would not mind helping guide them along.
Um, in that case, you see both of the siblings also appear in front of them, at the same kind of plinth, and they copy what you did and they smear. Um, they don't tell you what they see, but they seem a little bit happier. Um, good luck. Are you also going to wipe your face with the
No.
thing? Um, you see Ben sort of nod and then just mouth wide.
It's okay.
It takes time.
Oh, all
We can
right.
talk about that when we're not surrounded by all of them.
Fair point. Fair point. Um, and just like that, you feel a sort of acceptance reverberate. At the same time, you intrinsically feel, and because part of you has consumed them, that you feel an othering of Gunlog in particular. You understand their distaste of others, but you also rationalize that that doesn't make sense. We don't have to other someone. That is a choice. And as you sort of think about this, Gunlog, you feel yourself shunted along with everyone else. Same as before, no pain beyond the I inhaled water into my brain. Ow. And in front of you is that creature, Bosc, the creature that you saw. This is Datum, or
Oh,
a version of Datum. You're not sure. Is this real? Because you see spindly legs all the way up to the sky, but it's so high up that you cannot see the top. You cannot see the rest of the body. It's just knees, and there's
Okay.
multiple pairs. And then two of these legs just shuffle, just renegotiate its weight on the ground, and you feel the whole space move. And as the whole space moves, you see the barrier that is surrounding the spire quiver. Everybody that has their eyes smeared can see this. Gunlaug, you have freedom of movement, but you don't have freedom to see anything. It's just dark. You feel the ground below you shake. It's terrifying.
he does. Is Are we still on the horses?
You are a
The
horse,
horses?
but yes, technically, the people who are on horses is horses.
The
Think.
horse is
So
ground and
I'm like,
whatever at
oop,
this point.
careful, don't fall, horses.
Don't fall.
Okay.
I see Gunlog like struggle more than the
Yeah,
others.
we're blind, essentially.
Um,
Ah,
can we
she
Biro,
can't
stick
see
close,
here.
stick close to Gunlock just to ensure like she doesn't like fall off accidentally or whatnot?
yes, yes, you can do that. Um, the voice reverberates around you. Speaker, you hear Granny Fane's voice speaking these words. Bosc, you hear the initial voice, and both of you are the
Yep.
only ones who hear this. You will keep our trust. It is a request and a demand.
I will honor this promise.
And then you hear Van go, okay. But you also recognize that she's answering to whatever speaker just said. She took the trust thing literally. She's like, okay, I trust everything now.
Cute.
What exactly are we doing here with that?
When we destroy the tower, we're going to force them to have to move out.
Oh,
I have a immediate
They're not going
question
to be
that
able to feast on the souls anymore.
I have an immediate question that suddenly came to my mind.
Do they still need to feast on souls?
That is the question.
That's what I assume.
Yes. Not just that, like what do they eat like after this?
Second, you can see souls.
Yes.
You are now in the vicinity of one of the spires, but instead of pulling things up, you see the glow of souls being pulled down into the ground and then becoming the ground, not necessarily having disappeared.
They're being
The horses
recycled.
used to be a person. You are slowly changing the faces of the pretend people into what they actually used to look like. There were people. There were humans and half orcs and orcs and elves and so on and so forth. There were also rabbits and squirrels and birds.
So this
Sort of
tower,
like
instead of turning them into like
So
batteries for the machines, turns
they
ha- turned them into mush.
it's as if instead of Indras, they got their own form and will.
they are not feeding. This one is making their version of Indra's, but ooze.
Yes. But from what we know, that these things still need to eat, right?
Oh yeah, definitely. The mass has to come from
Yeah, yeah.
somewhere.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So my question still stands.
We're not entirely sure. It's not.
They
Do
don't
you do
need
you
to eat
ask them?
souls.
Do you ask that
I,
out loud?
I did ask boss about it because that's a immediate question that need to be brought up. Like, what do they eat? Do they have to assimilate like living beings, or they can eat other things to sustain their mass?
Um, the voice resonates out loud from from the other Borses. Uh, it's not screaming, but it's loudly yelling in Speaker's head in Granny Fane's voice. It reverberates, saying, "The souls are not food. They are us. We are them. We protect. They protect us. They are us."
Will it be gathering more souls?
The spire, once gone, we will need to expand and become.
You'll have to
Speaker will
move
say,
elsewhere.
this is their best opportunity to be themselves again, then whatever is feeding the battery and whatever that bitch has done.
You say that out loud, and the word "become themselves" instead of a battery, just "become themselves" echoes as if it's being repeated by everything around you. And then the voice reverberates again, "Become one." It's as if it's liking the idea. Bosc, you're like, "Oh, that sounds nice actually. Become one." But you're also aware that aren't you one now?
Yes.
What
I
does
am
that
one now.
mean? Become one when you're already one?
Zion is smart enough to doesn't like that idea, but he didn't hear those words. Only the
Those are
few.
questions Bosc is asking herself. Like, what do you mean one? We're one now. What mean one?
Yes. Bosc is thinking to herself, no, I don't want to be responsible for maintaining this much biomass.
Okay, Bosc, make me an intelligence check
I
with
prefer.
advantage.
Okay, just raw int or
Right.
a manner of. Okay. Int check
Okay,
with
14.
advantage.
14 is
14.
good. Your mind goes back to that man that you injected, that you experimented on, the head that moves and shouts and screams of pain and freedom and release, but the body remains static. You think it has maybe something to do with this, but you're not entirely sure how. You brush away that thought, but it might be relevant.
Hmm.
What's it's
I
dark?
I think back to that scene. Did that was that individual like one individual,
Feels it
or
seems
was
like
it
one.
several
It is
individuals?
one individual. Sorry, I meant to say Gunlag it's dark, not Bosc it's dark.
Okay.
Oh,
Sorry, that was my bad. I was thinking of Gunlag. You just feel like a lot of reverberations, a lot of like talking, and you're like, I don't understand. What the
Hmm.
fuck? You understand that some kind of negotiation is happening, but it
Yep.
is
She
oh,
does not want other people in her head.
it is also the most bullshit negotiation you have ever heard. You thought speaking to old people was annoying? Speaking to whatever this thing is beyond annoying. Um,
And presumably it's really fucking dangerous, so we want to just set it free. Well, okay. Okay.
that is a thought. Your friends are doing well,
This
though,
is
you think?
Bosc's thing, and we shall look at it bigger picture if that helps us get the tower down. Let's do it, but this is not great.
This is that. Um,
And I know.
Bosc, that
yes.
man is one person that exists beyond space time within the same space time at all times. He neither grows old nor stays young. Is him and him tomorrow and him yesterday and him when he was born.
Oh no.
Oh my god, what eldritch being you have created.
But it's like memories of him. The physical form doesn't move, but that's like there's mirages of him as a child and it just floats out. It's like a ghost, a multiple mirrors upon one another to infinity. And all of them seem to be in pain.
Is there a way to separate them?
At this point, you're not sure. You just remembered this a few minutes ago. It hasn't even been half an hour since
Huh.
you
And this is a
arrived.
memory, right? So it's like,
Yeah, this is a memory, so you have to sort of dig through that to find more. You can. What would you like to do?
um, where did that guy end up?
Your make me a
Like,
history
did we
check.
send him out here? Ah, history. Think
The
I have
last thing you
numbers there.
remember is
I
the
have numbers there. And
numbers
I rolled a
28.
19.
Nice. Okay, 28. You know
What did we
that
do with that guy?
that person was never allowed never allowed away from where he was set.
Ah, so he's still sitting in Ice Root somewhere.
You have no memory of releasing him. You have also very strong memory that he is very, very important.
Oh,
Damn. In what way? Like the matriarch needed something
important
from him?
person.
Yes to all of the above.
Is
And
he the
Okay.
matriarch's phylactery or something?
We don't know. Could be.
Hmm.
unsure.
Interesting.
Okay. We'll shelve that for now, I think. Um,
The question still stands from Zekin. How will you keep this mass? I will let you answer it, Bosc. And whatever you say will be the
Actually,
correct answer.
speaker has an answer for Bosc.
Go
Speaker
ahead.
will say to Bosc, remember when you used to grow fungus and how fast it multiplies?
Like in the old sit tunnels.
Hmm. There are certain sources that can grow faster than those who feed on them.
That is an option.
Excuse me,
Personally,
Mr. Whatever, Miss creature, guy, dude, person thing. Maybe don't eat people. All of you who are somewhat attached, so everybody except for Gunlog feels mirth.
Mm.
You think it just laughed, or presumably presented something that is akin to laughter. Bosc, you recognize it not as absurdity, but as a this is amusing. Go off, Queen. Um, did was that all right? No response.
Speaker will look to Boss because while Speaker remembers what Boss did, he's not the fungal farmer expert.
yes. Um, mm, I guess what I'll do is I will uh, present the image of a self-sustaining farming community, like what we have in the gold fields and what we have in the Olsit tunnels, and how those creatures sustain their biomass.
Make me persuasion advantage plus 10 because you are an ooze and you're just reliving your experiences, essentially.
Yay! 26.
26. There seems to be some kind of consensus reached, added upon the declaration by speaker. All of you who can see watch as the undulations upon the spire that protects it from harm slowly disappears. And you watch one of the legs sort of itch itself. Like this thing can actually get itchy, you're not sure, but it shifts its weight. And upon the crashing of its foot, you're not sure if it's a foot, a hoof, a pincer. It keeps morphing right before your eyes as if it's unsure of which to maintain, crashes onto the ground, and with that crash cracks the bottom of the spire, and slowly it cracks and shatters, but it doesn't rain upon you because
It's disassembled civilly.
the legs melt upon it and collects all the dust. And now you just see a puddle on the floor. Um, Gunlag, the darkness dissipates. But as the darkness dissipates, you also see the sky. All of you begin to start feeling cold again.
I
Um,
simply grow more fur like a proper
Rover.
horse.
Oh, oh,
Um,
is the tower actually like blocking out all the elements from the outside? That's why.
whatever it was used to, or maybe I don't know. But it's cold now. You were sweaty and sticky, but now you
It
feel the
was
wind,
maintaining the climate.
the wind sort of whip across your cheek and the back of your neck as it freezes you. Um, Gundao, your eyes get used to the light as you see splotches of ooze on the ground. It quivers and trembles, showing that it's alive, but it doesn't communicate. It seems to be at rest now. And then you watch as your friends double over and start hacking out ooze from their mouth.
So what you get?
At least we, oh,
It
Oh, that
was
was
necessary to communicate, and I do it again.
Can I have water, please? That's disgusting.
that's
No offense,
uh,
thing.
that was
I
quite
did hack.
rude of them. I give Van some water.
Uh, Bureau was the one that asked, so he takes it.
Oh,
Van
yeah.
is like just blah 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 at the side, like blah.
Don't don't drink all of them. We are still away from civilization. We need water.
You watch as the pathway opens up, allowing you to not step on them. Just cold ground meets your feet now. The horses have disappeared as well, um, except for Bors. Bors is still Bors,
Yes, I
with
will.
more fur now.
So are they just like regular ooze now, except for boss with what form she takes?
Yeah, they're flattened.
Okay.
They're just goop
Uh,
on the ground, existing.
Interesting.
mm.
It seems that you have successfully taken down another spire? Question mark? Question mark?
It
Hey,
looks
Yes.
it looks
good job.
like the tower has been destroyed and absorbed. Is that what it looks like, boss? I
Yes.
asked. Yeah. Okay. All right.
Although this
Uh,
one
Good job.
probably wasn't linked to the network anymore
No,
anyway.
but
It's
why?
probably best we get rid of it.
Now
I
it can't be linked up in the future either.
I do
Not,
have a
not, not.
question. Do why does she have this? The word I'm going to use maybe sound like rude to them, but cultivating them.
Do I know
uh,
why the ooze decided to gather around here?
You think it's just a powerful conduit? Like, scientifically, it makes sense to stand near a tower of some kind, especially if the tower has like easy access to the whatever grid of power.
So it just so happens to have settled here.
Mm-hmm. That's as far as you know.
Okay.
Um, Speaker,
mhm.
you hear Granny Fane. Um, I apologize. I wasn't quite myself, or I wasn't quite
Hmm?
a part of myself. I think I understand. Huh. And then she disappears from your mind for a while.
Speaker will respond before she disappears. I think I've learned quite a few things, but thanks for listening.
You think she disappeared as you said, I think I've.
Hmm. All right, Speaker will turn to Bosc. Bosc, I need you to teach me everything you know about fungal cultivation.
Oh,
It's a mushroom farmer.
Isn't
yes,
isn't that what Ositono's You?
We're not bringing them to all sit tunnels
No, no,
just
no,
yet.
no, no. I mean, like, I thought they are the fungal cultivation, unless those are different. It's
Bosc
moss
was very
and
different once upon a time, as we all
right,
know.
right. You did brought that up, so okay, weird.
I could do that. I'm not exactly an expert, but I know a thing or two from living with Normandy.
Mm.
I will
Can
say
I
It's
s-
yes.
yeah.
can I still sense where Datum and the rest have gone to?
Same place. They're all around you. It's just
No,
they,
they're
you know,
still
it's
here.
less dark. It's less dark and everything's in color now.
Okay.
And it's cold.
I can I still communicate with them? Do we
Yes,
still
yes,
have
you
the
can.
bond?
You also know that you ride the bouncy horses. They're pretty fast.
Hmm.
And now they're not
Interesting.
contained to this place.
Ah, and they can do normal horse things, or they
Yeah.
can grow leaves and photosynthesize.
Extra clippity clops for you. They are twice
That's
as
Hmm.
why
fast as
speaker
normal
is
horses.
that's why speaker is emphasizing we need to start learning how to cultivate now.
Yep. Um, I think what I will do, because I have this knowledge, and the rest of the ooze does not necessarily have this knowledge,
Uh-uh.
right?
You can impart it quite easily,
Yes,
but
I
I
would like
will.
to do that, but I assume that should take time.
Yes. If you can spend an 8 hour window of just doing nothing,
Okay,
basically
I
focused on that.
will, yeah.
I'd like one of those as well anyway, so let's do them together.
Okay,
We
okay.
burn our teleport for the day, so it's not like we're going anywhere else.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yes. Um, yeah.
Oh
I'll tell
wait,
the
I
others.
still have
I
my
will be able
teleport
to.
stuff.
Yes, we have one more teleport.
Yeah,
Hmm.
Cause wait, do we?
you use yours. I still have mine.
I used mine to come here. Did you
Mhm.
use yours to
No, no,
go
today.
from the collapsing tower to?
No,
No,
that
no,
was like
it's
That
in the
was
yesterday.
yesterday.
itinerary.
That was yesterday.
Ah, okay. So it is next morning.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, got you. So we have one more teleport. But regardless, I think transferring this knowledge is important.
Hmm.
Um, I'll give it my knowledge of like farming, and actually I'll just give it everything and hope that it, uses it wisely.
Picks wisely.
Okay,
Uh,
The word
yeah.
here's
wisely.
here's the thing. I'm not saying you become king of the ooze. That doesn't happen. Datum is still in control, very much so here.
Queen.
Um,
Yes,
queen of the ooze, the theist
but it
of the
can
ooze.
it can search up my memories
Yeah.
now for
What
for things
what
if it
it's
wants.
looking for is actually what you realize, not not farming techniques, because what you've also come to realize is they have hell a lot of farmers, and scientists and people that you experimented on, children, women, men, various ages, various types of work, people who needed money and uh weren't particular about how they acquired. So if you told this to Gundao, she'd be like, yeah, sounds like the slums.
Hmm.
um what it was looking for, what Datum was looking for, is who are people, the ethics, the humanity, or the orkokiki, the the
The what?
the
Sure.
sentience, the collaboration, the how be normal. What is normal?
Oh
We have
yeah.
trained an AI.
Yeah, you're training an AI.
Basically, don't make yourself scary to other civilizations because then they will
But
try to exterminate you.
you have to sort of try and assimilate that, and it's gonna take a while. I would like you to roll me a d12
A D12.
Can speaker
plus
assist in
2.
this effort as well?
1 plus
1 plus
2.
2.
3.
3. Speaker, how would you like to assist?
Okay, whatever boss gives voice to in the clinical sense, speaker will try to give a more empathetic feedback. It's like having a sensitivity consultant when you're presenting.
I
Okay,
can link
here's
mind
you can link mind to
with
speaker.
speaker.
Okay, I will allow this. Boss, roll me another d12.
Another D12.
9
9
is
this time.
better. 9 plus 2 is 11.
11.
So 24 minus 11
Oh,
is how many hours you
okay.
gotta stay here.
Okay.
Oh, that is
I
still within a
basically
daytime. That's still fine.
I basically melt into a puddle and
Become one
Oh,
with the
help it
puddle.
that way.
oh,
Yes.
there goes boss.
The rest of
Uh,
you have free reign to do whatever it is you will. What do you want to do? You also have the option to get the fuck away from this oozy place to camp out in a better area, if there is at all. It's gonna
But
be
boss
cold.
is
Is
uh, boss
is
is here.
there
That's the
better
thing.
area?
Sorry.
No, sorry, I said but boss is here. But that's me. What did Kunlok say?
Is there a better area like that's actually survivable?
You're not entirely sure how far you traveled, but you can now see that the wind is picking up. You should find a place to camp out. And the ooze has been very respectful to your feetsies to not let you touch it. Um, you can make
speak
me a survival check. Speaker
I can
and Bosc are currently MIA.
I can try to
Oh no!
If you
because
need, you
I'm
can just
also the
call us
one who
back and
try
we
to
can
look
find you a
for
house first.
I
place to
okay.
yeah.
We're
Do
still
I roll?
here. We can still hear you.
Let
Do I
the
roll? Do the cat
let
roll?
the
Yeah, the cat roll. Yes, I'm gonna say
Okay.
that it is too late. Bosc and Speaker are just doing puddles, snow angels on the ground right
Oh,
now.
oh,
Oh, okay.
I forgot to do an igloo for them.
Igloo.
Oh
Oh,
well.
here's the funny thing. It does want to protect you, so it makes an igloo for you.
oh, oh,
Nice.
that's a good thing. At least speaker is accounted for.
Bosc, you find yourself quite concave,
Ooh. Have I become the shelter?
perhaps.
I've become the shelter.
Okay.
So yeah.
18 survival. You are with Kunlog. Actually, I'm gonna ignore that one, and you get to make it with
Disease.
advantage survival. Let's go a second.
Okay.
Roll
Advantage
again.
survival.
Also, because the siblings are with you, and you're all like, "It's cold." Oh, what?
Yeah, 18.
18.
Oh, because I cannot roll below a certain number, so that's why it's always 18.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
Cold.
They
All
decide, you know what? The best place is this igloo.
the best place is, hey, you remember how Speaker used to dig into the ground? No. You actually find a nice cave outcropping. It's not far enough for Gunlog's comfort, but at least it gets you out of the slowly growing hail and wind.
Uh,
perfect.
there is a small
She'll go
outcropping. Yeah,
Okay.
we can set up camp. At least it's not far away from either of them. So when they come to, we can find them. They can find us.
Okay.
there. Yeah. Kunal will
Congratulations.
be
Uh-huh.
working on her book while the rest of them are doing their thingies, and I'm gonna jump off because it's getting late and I'm
That
gonna
Okay.
is
be up early.
true.
Mm,
We
yeah.
Yep, yep.
are gonna stop here. Congratulations on the other spire, and congratulations on not
Yay.
pissing off the entire village of I don't know what that is. And thanks for watching, thanks for playing. I will see you in 2 weeks on the 25th. Okay, bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.